Hi everyone, I'm Vicki from Bubble Bubs, and today I wanted to show you the difference between a flat, a fitted and a all-in-one and all-in-two nappy. So what we've got is, when we talk about cloth nappies, everybody thinks we're talking about traditional flat nappies. So they are still available. These particular ones are made with a bamboo terry toweling, so they're super soft and a lot more absorbent than your plain cotton. So just a little bit of origami. Look, I'm not going to lie, I'm not the greatest at folding nappies, which seems ridiculous for someone who's been selling cloth nappies for 13 years, but anyway, there are plenty of tutorials online, and I may even learn in the coming months how to fold a terry flat and do a video on that. But yes, we do have a traditional terry flat, so that's just a square of fabric. So moving on to the beginning of modern cloth nappies, this is what we call a pre-fold. So this is a bamboo stretchy pre-fold, so it does have quite a bit of stretch on it. So when you're popping it on baby, you're going to be able to fit it quite nicely. Now, we do also have cotton pre-fold, which doesn't have the same sort of stretch. So you can see these work really quite well as a pad fold. So a pad fold just means we fold it into three and then sit it in the cover. So these are completely absorbent, so you do need a waterproof cover to go over them. There's a couple of different ways you can fold them, not quite as much origami as you have to do with the flats. So this here is an angel wing fold. So you just pull the wings out like that and pop it on barb, and you can do it up with a snappy or pins, whatever you prefer. There's a couple for newborn poo. You can do a jelly roll fold, which you just roll the sides of the pre-fold in, and that's really good at containing newborn poo. And again, just wrap it around bub. So a little bit of work in it, but pre-folds, every stash really needs pre-folds. They're really quite versatile. Later on, if you're needing to boost nappies for nighttime and what have you, you can again just pad fold this, boost a fitted nappy, which I'll show you in a minute, to make them, last all night and that sort of thing. So that's a pre-fold. Now, moving on from there, you have a fitted nappy. So this is actually our Bam Bam. This is our newborn fitted nappy. So what a fitted nappy is it has elastic. So it's kind of more shaped, a little bit quicker and easier to put on. Our Bam Bam actually comes with a trifold insert as well. And so what you've got with the nappy is you've got that elastic to contain any of your poo and that sort of stuff. So you get a little bit better containment than you do with a pre-fold. They can take a little bit longer to dry because you've got more pieces sewn together and it doesn't kind of spread out as much. So that's probably the only disadvantage. The advantage of your pre-folds or your fitteds and a cover is, especially for newborns, they fit really well and they're quite a bulletproof system. So if anything happens to escape the nappy, it's going to get caught in the cover. So that's a fitted. So moving on from there, you've got the most convenient types of nappy. So we've got an all-in-two nappy. So this is our candy and it's a one-sized nappy. So all-in-two just means that you've got your nappy and your cover in two pieces. So generally an all-in-two will snap in just like this. Like our candies, we fold in three and you just pop that on your baby like that. Our nappies come with an extra booster for when they're a little bit older, and you can add that. Like I said with your pre-folds, if you had a pre-fold and Bub was out wetting this nappy and you wanted it to last 7 or 8 hours, you can add an extra booster to that. So that's an all-in-two. So as I said, that's all in two pieces. And after that, you have an all-in-one, which is a nappy that is all in one piece. So you can see here, this is your cover, and this is the nappy part that's going to do all of the boosting. So it's all in one piece. The disadvantage of an all-in-one is it is going to take a little bit longer to dry because you've got, you know, some absorbency in the shell, and you know, you've got multiple layers there. But the most convenient part, of course, is there's nothing to snap in, there's nothing to fold in. These particular ones do up with Velcro. You can get all-in-ones with snaps and as well if you prefer, but an all-in-one is as close to a disposable that you're going to get. The only difference is, of course, you wash them. So yeah, that's pretty much your traditional up to your modern cloth nappies, all the different styles.